welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Larissa. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video because it's kind of like my go-to makeup look anytime I'm really going out, and I thought it would just be perfect to show you guys because I think it would just look good on anybody. It's neutral, it's warm tones, so it's very universal, and I achieved this look creating it's a very inexpensive makeup palette. So if you want to know how I got this, just keep on watching. So we are a lot closer so that you guys can see the makeup up close and really see these colors play out. So as always, I start off all my makeup looks with a nice fresh clean face. I've already moisturized, but to start off this look, I'm going to start priming my eyes with the Huda Beauty concealer. This is the Overachiever concealer. It's the new one, and this color is in Graham Cracker. So I'm just gonna apply some of this straight onto my eyelids because I don't really feel like grabbing for a brush. I love using concealer as a eye primer. I find that this trick works so good, and it works on everyone. It really helps the eyeshadow stick onto the lids, and I feel like it lasts a lot longer. And I love the tacky feeling of having the concealer straight as it is. Like, I'm not gonna go ahead and set this, and it really kind of just helps the eyeshadow powder stick onto this kind of wet concealer. So that's just a little tip. This is the Second Nature 3502, and it's a beautiful palette. And I'm gonna be picking up the color Orb, which is, I keep this plastic thing on so I know, like for video references, the names of the eyeshadows. But it's this color right here. So next, I'm actually going to be picking up the color right under it, and it's the color Heat. So with the same brush, I'm actually going to be using this color to kind of define my eyes. So I'm going to be picking up a nice deep brown that kind of has like a little bit of a purplish color to it, and it's the color Rich. So I'm keeping this color, I'm trying to keep it right under the crease because then when I blend it, I want it to slightly touch that pink color we previously put on. And I'm just actually going to work it all the way in. So I actually love how it's coming out, but I want to deepen it even more. I didn't think I would want it much darker than this, but kind of do just a slight bit. So I'm going to pick up the color Muddy with this pencil brush. And it's this color right here next to the black. And I'm not going to blend this one too much. I'm just going to, you'll see. So I have the color, and I'm just going to place it right there. Kind of like a little V. So then back with this brush, the same brush but no product, I'm just going to slightly feather that in. Alright, so for this part, I'm going to apply some of this Stila liquid eyeshadow. It's called the Shimmer and Glow liquid eyeshadow. And it is a nice like rose color, and I want to use this kind of like as the base for the pigment that I want to be under. So look how pretty. So I'm just going to start at the bottom, and I'm just going to look up. Alright, so with the flat shader brush from MAC, I'm going to be picking up this color right here. It's been like calling my attention. It's called Bronzy, and I'm going to try to use it first dry and see, because it really is pigmented. So we'll see. If not, I might have to actually wet the brush. Oh yeah. I wet my brush a little bit with some Fix Plus, and I'm just going to be layering it right on top. All right, so that's not really working for me. So I'm gonna go in with a true favorite, and this one is the MAC pigment in the color Tan. So I wet my brush again with some Fix Plus, and I just put a little bit in the cap. All right, so now that I have this color on, I want to go back in with the brown that I was using in the color Rich, and start blending it in towards the pigment. But by the way, I have used that Stila liquid eyeshadow on its own for like a day look, but never for what I was trying to do today, which I thought it would be a good kind of like a base for a pigment on top. That proved not to be true, but it is still a really good product on its own. I want to actually do my eyebrows, do my face, and then come back to the eyes, because I feel like my lighting outside is changing. Oh no, let me hurry up before I lose you guys. It's a very ugly day outside, by the way, so that's why. Okay, so for foundation, for like the past week or this week, I've been using these two together, but this is the matte, this is the dewy, and I've been combining the two to get my perfect color. So I'm just gonna take my sponge, and with a clean finger, I like to actually just apply it straight on, because it starts warming up the product before I go in with my sponge. I'm just using my beauty blender. It's already damp. So then I'm gonna go in back with the concealer from Huda Beauty and start highlighting and concealing under my eyes. I love this applicator. It's so cool. Like the temperature, not the word. So I love doing my concealer in a V, and then up here. And then I just use the same applicator without squeezing any more product on to blend it downward. And then I'm just gonna do my nose a little bit. And I always go under here. I'm gonna use this color. I'm actually gonna use a different color to highlight the bridge of my nose. I'm just going to blend that out. Now that I actually have that concealer on, I do want to go in with a light color from my Bobbi Brown foundation and concealer palette. I'm going to be using the color Porcelain, and I'm just going to tap it on. It's kind of like that extra coverage and light that I need. Next, I want to go in with my Airspun. Just going to pick up a little bit and bake under my eyes. So then using my Anastasia, so I'm just tapping and lightly dusting it away. And I'm just going around the perimeter of the forehead. And here I actually go a little bit more inward, kind of creating like a nice little rainbow shape. My tapered brush from Sigma, and kind of patting and then lightly dusting away the powder. That we are going to do some reverse contouring, where I'm just kind of going to take that powder and start patting it. So to contour my nose, so to contour my nose, I love using these brushes from Anastasia palettes, the ones that come in the palette. I feel like they're perfect, especially this side right here. It's nice and small enough where I can really get precise with my nose. So I just use the grayer tone from the contour powder palette, and I start off at the bottom. It's kind of like defining this right here, my nostril area, and then I start up at the top. I'm going to be using my Real Technique brush and my blush from MAC in the color Melba. So I kind of like to just tap it in and then swirl it on the lid and start placing it right on the side of my cheek. So now for highlight, I can't actually show you because it's completely shattered in here. It's called Beaming Blush, and I think I got this last year. But in the process of moving, a lot of my makeup broke. Highlight the rest of the face. Cupid's bow. I like to do right under. A little bit on the forehead. Brushes. This one is just from Lancome or Estee Lauder, can't remember. We're gonna go with that same color under the eyebrows. Ooh, that's pretty. So tip of the nose. Up top here, and then I'm gonna go in with that color in the inner corners. Alright guys, so I went ahead, I did apply the lashes. I also applied some mascara to the bottom eyelashes. So moving on to the lips, I've been doing this lip combination for a really long time. I get so many questions on it, and it's really long lasting, so I'm gonna share it on camera. I'm gonna be starting off with my MAC stripped down liner, which is just like a really nice nude. And as you can see, my lips are already very full, so I don't overline. I never do. Especially because I feel like this technique that I do always makes them look fuller anyway. So I feel like overlining them would really not be a good look for me. Definitely start hitting this color on the corners. And then right in this bottom part. So the next step I like to do is that I applied the Fenty liquid lipstick. This one is in the shade Unbutton. It's part of the new line of shades that she came out with. I have the red one here too, because I just love them. So I love it. It's like a peachy nude. And then lastly is the Fenty lip gloss in Fenty Glow. This is my favorite. Like, oh my god, I put everybody on it because people just like, oh my god, what's on your lips? They look bigger, they look, you know, plump. And it's a really pretty universal shade. I feel like it looks good on everybody. It's like a nice little tan to it. It has like a nice little pinky tone to it. So it just looks good on everybody. So I'm just gonna apply this on top. Okay, so let me just go and let this hair down because we are done with the eye look. All right guys, so I'm done here. I'm gonna keep this and keep this ending short and sweet and to the point. This is my final look. This is my fall date night. What the heck is that? Extensions. Yeah, but I hope you guys really did like this look. I am super pleased with the way it came out. This is like my type of look where my eyes are the focus and my lips are kind of on the nude neutral side. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't done so already, please remember to subscribe, like, and comment down below.